Two water main breaks snarl traffic during rush hour and disrupt several area businesses. Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, August 12th. I'm Rochelle Metzger.
And I'm Byron Scott. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, it was an exercise in patience today for drivers in the Riverdale Park area. Patricia Valone reports on a water main break that disrupted a major artery.
But, you know, I come down there every weekend, and it's terrible. And now this.
Traffic was backed up long after the morning rush hour at the intersection of East-West Highway and Route 1 in Riverdale Park. That's where a 90-year-old water main broke about 2 a.m., closing the westbound lanes of Route 410 as well as one eastbound.
So now we've got a crew sort of waiting. We're just assessing the situation. The road's pretty unstable, so we have to be careful when we go into excavate. But the next step will be to dig it up and see what we got, what kind of break we have in the hole.
Here's where the water main break took place. The water spouted to the surface, and you can see now how the road is buckled.
I would tell anybody, though, if you can avoid this intersection, this area where east-west hits Baltimore Avenue, it is a traffic nightmare. So if you can avoid it, avoid it.
Irvine says it took about 5 hours before the break was shut off and repairs could begin.
Now, whether or not people are back in water is different than the traffic situation. So the traffic situation is definitely going to extend through evening rush. If we can get into that hole and fix the pipe, folks should have water back in early evening, but then you still have an issue of patching the road and still lane closures no matter what.
From Riverdale Park, Patricia Valone, CTV News.
Meantime, about 20 minutes away in Montgomery County.
Oh, so scared. So dark brown coming out. Oh, I've never seen a bad dream like.
Another water main break leaves several businesses flooded. The incident happened at the intersection of Flower Avenue and Piney Branch Road on the border of Silver Spring and Tacoma Park.
Actually, we have a lot of carpets in here, so in the water so much. So that's why we removed in the carpet in the outside now. So that's why in the little clean now.
But your merchandise is okay?
Yes, it is.
Now, repairs on both water main breaks are expected to continue through the evening rush hour.
The Baker administration responds to news that a Prince George's school board member is one of 5 federal employees indicted in a school lunch probe. Lynette Mundy and 4 co-workers at the U.S. Government Accountability Office face theft, fraud, and related charges. They're accused of illegally obtaining almost $11,500 in reduced-price school lunches for their kids. County Executive Rashawn Baker appointed Mundy in 2013. A statement from his office says Baker is deeply disappointed with the news of indictments of GAO employees and specifically Mundy. It goes on to say these allegations of improper use of this critical and much-needed federal program are disheartening and concerning.
Well, I think no one's pleased with what came out. Thank you to GAO for doing that research to find out that some of those employees had done that. And, you know, we'll see what happens in the court proceedings.
Tell us about the other. Mundy announced back in June that she would be stepping down to pursue a doctorate in education and is scheduled to resign later this month. Barry Hudson says candidates applying to fill the District 7 seat will be looked at rigorously.
I think you can always look for more. I mean, no matter what process it is or whatever job it is, you could always take a step further. So we'll be looking at the next candidates and making sure that from a qualifications perspective as well as background that they're fine to fill the position.
The deadline to apply for the vacant seat is close of business this Monday, August 17th. Residents must live in District 7. Applications are available on the county's website, princegeorgescountymd.gov.
Individuals being held tonight for a Beltsville man who died last Thursday in a motorcycle accident. 36-year-old Abdul Hicks was killed when his motorcycle slammed into the rear of a car, throwing him onto the highway. And it happened on I-495 at Upper Marlboro Road in Largo. Police say Hicks was traveling at a high rate of speed when he lost control and hit the rear of the car. The vigil will be held tonight at 612 Lafayette Avenue in Laurel.
We just love and miss Abdul very much. Abdul was a good guy, and everybody knows it. You will see tonight and at the funeral. It will show.
Tonight is about more so a memorial to honor what he meant to everybody.
And the vigil is also a fundraiser for Hicks's 2 young children and runs from 7 to 10 o'clock tonight.
Police have recovered the body of an Upper Marlboro man missing after a 17-foot sailboat he was on sank in the Chesapeake Bay over the weekend. Maryland Natural Resources Police located the body of 46-year-old Adrian Perez this morning. Authorities say the boat ran into trouble around noon on Sunday near the Bay Bridge and sank so fast the 2 adults and 4 children on board didn't have time to put on life jackets. A nearby boater pulled the kids and 1 man from the water, but Perez went missing. His death marks the 17th boating fatality in the state this year. You're watching CTV News. I'm Rochelle Metzger.
And I'm Byron Scott.